Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. I want to share with you guys one of my earliest memories of ever bow hunting. And one of those experiences that I don't know will ever be topped, even if it's the most amazing whitetail harvested someday. Well, maybe not quite that, but it was unbelievable. So picture this, just got a climber. I had a Summit Viper and just got into archery hunting and didn't know anything about deer bedding or food. I just knew that there were deer around, and I picked this spot to go deer hunting, which ended up being like the middle of a buck bed, and I ended up scaring up some deer. Not the smartest thing, but remember, newbie hunter. But while I was up in the stand with the climber, after I figured it out to get up in there after a little practice and struggling, I'm up in my stand and I'm just watching the squirrels run this way and that way and that way. And if you guys have ever been in the woods and you're like, oh no, here comes another squirrel. Well, after this one squirrel, so I'm up on this little ridge top, which is a good spot for the deer to bed. And I have this creek that kind of comes around me like this. This squirrel comes running across. And right after the squirrel is this fox. And this fox is like gaining on this squirrel. And I have like this front row seat from like 10, 15 feet away. And this fox is like, and he grabs the squirrel and rolls over the bank. And then he comes up in front of me and eats it about 10 feet from the stand and just like mows down on this little squirrel. And I'm like, oh my goodness, National Geographic's just happened in front of me. And I will always remember that spot. Don't hunt that spot anymore because it always seems to be where the deer are bedded. We found a couple good sheds there through the years, but it's just one of those spots that's kind of magical, and you need to stay out of there now that I'm a little bit more experienced. But whenever I go in that area in the spring and looking for sheds or different things, I always think about that fox. And when I'm out in that field or in that area, I always remember that fox just like chasing after this little squirrel. My wife got me this t-shirt a few years ago. It says, "What are you hunting for?" And it has a Bible verse that I'd like to talk to you guys today about. And the verse is from Psalms 42, verse 1. It says, "As a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God." So as a deer pants for water, my soul also thirsts for God. And I don't know what you guys are hungry for or what you're thirsting after. That squirrel that day was just hungry for his life, and that fox chasing him was hungry for his next meal. But are you chasing after God with that same enthusiasm, that same motivation as that fox and that squirrel that day? And I hope that you really are. There is so much goodness in pursuing a life filled with the Lord and just chasing after God and what He has for us. I hope you guys are passionate about Him. I hope that is what you are hungry for and what you are thirsty for more than anything else. And that is what I really want to share with you guys today. I'm just going to end there, keep it simple, and let you guys think on that. What are you thirsty for? What are you hungry for? And just keep asking yourself that question. What am I thirsty for? And what am I hungry for? And if you're answering something other than the Lord, I would encourage you guys to just ask yourself why. So thank you guys for joining us here at Modeling Manhood. And remember to mirror your maker and journey with Jesus.